Hello and welcome to the channel. Today we are playing Medieval 2 Total War, carrying on with our English campaign, of course, where we're about to kick the Holy Romans out of Central Europe once and for all. They have another settlement down here at Bologna, which we are going to take quite soon after we've taken Vienna, but first, we've got to take Vienna. This is the Emperor himself, the faction leader. Sloppy builder, utterly insane. So he's absolutely crazy. -3 morale. Has he got anything to do with his hit points? Befuddled by machines when he's assaulting wards. Okay, well this guy... Oh, and he's an alcoholic. Utterly immaculate. So this guy doesn't seem that great of a commander. However, firm ruler, stylish debater. Yeah, okay. Well, this should be no match for Toby the Meme. Without further ado, let's get into it. It is a cold, cold morning here at the walls of Vienna. Now, we don't have any siege... Well, we don't have any artillery, but we do have some siege engines here. We've got 3, which I think will be enough to get one of them to the gatehouse at least. And we do have some ladders. Now, I don't think they will put too many troops on the wall, although we could be wrong. So let's move these troops up closer. Well, as close as we can get. And now let's just go for this side. Oh, they're already going for it. You guys can come close, you guys can go close. I think that one's going to set on fire. But even if it does, we should be able to get one of them over there. Now, I would like to support these troops with some more troops coming on behind them. So let's get those guys behind them. Let's get these guys over here. Now, the cavalry's not close enough to get any, well, missile units firing on them. Now, I would like to bring our missile units closer if we can. You guys can go up there, turn skirmish mode off, and fire at will on. Now, how are we doing? Ladders are not running on this side, which is annoying. Can you guys run? No, you cannot. Now, how are we doing for damage? 5%, 12%, and 16%. So it looks as though... Oh, they're taking some missile damage here as well. They're taking some missile damage here as well. Come on, guys. At least get one of them up there. At least get one of them up there, please. Everybody's running. They're coming up the walls. Now, what is actually on the walls here? We've got some dismounted feudal knights, mercenary crossbow, some crossbow militia there. They've actually got a lot. Mercenary crossbowmen, crossbow militia. Okay, so we've got a lot of crossbows. Crossbow militia there. I'm assuming both of these are crossbow militia. Yep, by the looks of it, they are indeed. Now, come on, right, you guys. They've already got over here, so you guys can jump off that. You guys at the same time can jump off that, and I want both of you to join these. Actually, I want both of you to join this side as well. You guys jump up here. Jump up there right now.
Our men have reached the gate with a battering ram.
Good, good. Come on. Charging on them. They look as though they're actually coming through the gatehouse. Oh, the cavalry's there. The cavalry is there. Well, in that case, let's bring our spearmen up. Let's bring the spearmen up. Now, our archers are actually firing down onto the walls, the troops mounted on the walls. How are we doing over there? They're eager. They are eager. Can you guys come up here as well? I think you can. How are you guys doing? Eager. Eager. Good. Let's turn all these off fire at will for the time being. They can turn off fire at will, just so we don't inflict any friendly fire. Now, how is the ram doing? What percentage are we on the gatehouse? What percentage? 87%. That's about to go down. Now, do we get our cavalry in there? There's mailed knights there, but there isn't actually anything else. Oh, there's some trebuchets there. They're actually firing missiles. What are you actually firing at?
The battering ram has done its work.
And the cavalry's there waiting.
Time for brave hearts.
The cavalry's there waiting. Oh, they're firing. They're firing at something. Oh, are they firing at our archers? No, surely not. Surely not. Now, levy spearmen, get in there. We've had one break. What is this? Mercenary crossbowmen. What's up here still? Dismounted feudal knights. Are they... They've broken as well. We've captured the walls. We've got the walls. Now, levy spearmen, you can jump in there. All of you onto these. Wait. Where? I've just heard the trebuchets firing on something, and I think they're actually going against the... They're destroying the towers for us. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Now, where is our swordsman actually going? Where are you going? The fight is behind you. The king is here. The king is here. He's right there. Oh, he's eager. He's eager for some battle. The spearmen are running in now. He's going to die very quickly. He's going to die very quickly. Our troops are still fighting up on the walls. But it doesn't look as though they're actually moving forward. Let's see if we can actually get some of these guys to advance forward, at least onto this centre point here. To march. Actually, there's a lot of troops here. Spear militia, crossbow militia. Spear militia, crossbow militia. There's a lot of troops. And the catapults.
The enemy king lies dead.
The king is dead.
Our gallant warriors.
The king is dead. The king lines the streets of Vienna. Now, cavalry. Let's get the cavalry in there. Let's get the cavalry in there to try and clear up these trebuchets before they inflict any casualties onto our English archers. We could do... Oh, there's just a mass rout on the walls here. There is just a mass rout on the walls here. Let's get them all down here. Let's get them all down here. I think this side will probably break as well. Oh, there's bombards there. There's bombards. Mercenary spearmen. Now, you're awaiting my command, but I would like you to all move over here so I actually engage with the crossbows that are on this side. Please. The cavalry's charging in. The cavalry is charging in. The general's there. He's still not broken. They've wavered, but they haven't broken. Want you guys to still fight these? Actually, have we got levy spearmen at the back? We have. Hey, whoa. Okay. They're poor. Oh, there we go. They've all broke now. They have all broke. The cavalry's coming in up onto the trebuchets over here. There's also some troops at the rally point. Actually, no, past the rally point. Catapult and catapult. 2 catapults. Where are the bombards as well, actually? We should probably keep an eye on those bombards. Where are the bombards? They're not there. They are not there. Have they just ran? Or have they just evaporated as soon as we saw them? I think that is the case. Oh no, there they are. They've broken. Incredible. These guys are broken. And that's basically them. They're going to die now. And then the cavalry can go and chase the artillery units that they've got. And I think the rest of our units, especially our heavy... Oh, these guys are coming back for more. These guys are coming back for more. General's bodyguard is coming in. He's shaking already at the sight of our spearmen. I mean, clearly the mad emperor had very low hit points. He basically charged into us and immediately died. Oh, they've all managed to break through you. How have you guys managed to do that? Come and chase them. Come and chase them. You guys can all come down here as well. Actually, let's just get all of the infantry. Let's just march all of the infantry onto the town centre. Yep, more than likely. I mean, it's basically a given at this point. We've got our cavalry over here, which are definitely going to be going for these catapults over here. They should sort them out. Oh, there's a troop all the way over here. Are these on the walls? What are these? Are these crossbow? Crossbow militia, yeah. Some crossbow militia that I think were on the walls over here, but have now left them to come and get to a safer point on the rally point with the rest of their troops. We can see the cavalry in the distance going for the catapults. We could also get the cavalry to come in for a sneak attack behind them once we get our infantry to come up over here as well. Now let's bring our infantry here along with our heavy infantry behind them. And I'm thinking we could probably bring our missile units in here for a little bit of fun as well. Right, our spearmen have just broken against some crossbow militia, which is unfortunate. It is unfortunate. We're going to bring... Oh, they're exhausted. And they are shaken already. And now the crossbow militia, now that the armoured swordsmen are here to support our spearmen, they have boosted the morale. Yeah, no, hang on a second. Right, you guys, don't chase them down. Don't chase them down. We need you guys to wait a moment before you actually advance on the rest of these guys.
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Absolutely. Although, actually, do we wait for the archers or do we just... Screw it. Let's just charge into them. Let's charge into the rest of the general's bodyguard. There's some spearmen here as well. The lances are down, so we may take some casualties here. Lances down, lads. Come on. Oh, we didn't get the lances down. That's frustrating. And we are indeed going to be taking some casualties here. We can hear the crossbowmen firing off in the distance.
By St. George, our men have taken control of the city.
We'll turn the fire at will off for these guys, and I just want everybody now on the general's bodyguard with the crossbowmen as well.
This is a clear victory.
And that is it.
Goes to only men of great
the fall of Vienna, the last remaining settlement in Central Europe besides Bologna. You do also have Antioch, remember. But now, what this has done It's eliminated one threat, but we created two more in the forms of the Poles and the Hungarians. Faction leader is dead though, and they didn't have any general over in Bologna. So the last of their generals are probably over into Antioch. Now, oh, they're very unhappy, so we'll have to sack them. We will have to sack them. Let's put that tax rate up slightly. Repair the walls because of the trebuchets destroying one of the towers. And then we can possibly go. They're a large city. Do we upgrade the crop rotation or the abbey? Let's go for the abbey. Let's go for the abbey. Now, we can't actually train all of these units. So what can we actually get as free upkeep? 5. So we can get archers. I want to get 3 spearmen and then 2 archers. That's a nice spread of troops. Now, could get a watchtower down here, actually. We could get a watchtower down here. Now, however, how many troops can we actually bring out without causing much disruption? Okay, we can bring that. We can bring that out now. I'm just worried that there's going to be an ambush. I'm just worried that there's going to be an ambush. No ambush. And I'm now worried about the potential. No, the Venetians. There's no Venetian armies there. We should be fine. Now, do we put a watchtower here as well?
Stop here.
I think we do, you know. I think we put a watchtower there. We've got one there. This will give us a bit of sight over to here, because it looks as though it just goes about dark here, so we might not be able to see people going through this mountain pass. However, what are the relations with the Poles and the Hungarians? So the Hungarians are allies with the Venetians, which we're at war with. So we are indirectly at war with the Hungarians, but they are enemies with the Poles. They are enemies with the Poles. So they will have their hands full with each other. Oh, okay. That's good. That's actually really good. Well, in that case, then, I'm more inclined to probably start advancing down onto the Russians. And then allow the Hungarians and the Poles to weaken themselves at fighting each other. And then go in, grab some free settlements, and say goodbye to them both. Now, how close are we to actually setting off on our voyage, the continuation of the Mediterranean campaign? One there, with a large Moorish army there. Have you got any more army on this one? No, they've not. We could actually destroy them there. I would like to get a bit of a garrison of troops in here first as well. So let's actually train some yeoman archers and then let's go for some... Let's go for some billmen. Let's go for some billmen just as acting as spears against 2 archer units. So then we could probably get some cavalry units in here as well. Probably a couple of feudal knights as well. And then I think we're good on that. So once that's done, we'll take what we've got left here, put them on a ship. Let's not wait any longer. Let's just go for it. I know we are lacking in infantry units, and we did say we were going to make some here, but the plague is just being rife in Ajaccio. Now, Cagliari, can we actually train? No, we can't. We need the barracks. So actually, we'll get the barracks in there, but that's still 4 turns. And I don't want to wait any longer. I don't want to wait. I do not want to wait, especially when you've got a ungarrisoned settlement as we have here for Palermo, sorry. And Naples over here. Now, can we kill this general? 58% says we can. I would like to say we can. Let's not watch it. No, we just missed. We missed. This isn't the good assassin. This one here is the assassin, isn't it? This is the assassin, and he is 60 years of age. 58%. Let's give it another go. We tried it before, and the snake decided to do other things. Hopefully it doesn't decide to bite us. I'd rather it miss than kill us. Come on. This isn't how Harry ends. This is not how Harry ends. Ah, okay. Okay, clearly they need to eradicate the mice in those places where they are sleeping, because that is just 39%, right. Where is the Pope? Where is the bloody Pope? We need to kill him. We need to kill him. Now, let's actually sort this army out here. So, got some armoured swordsmen in there. We can put the spearmen as part of that unit there. They can go in there. They can go in there. We also have a very small... Let's take all the non-completed troops outside. They can go there, right. Non-completed troops. You. Well, you're mercenaries anyway, and so are you. Have we got any mercenaries as part of these? We have. Just the crossbow. So you can stay in there. You can come out, however. You can come out. You can come out. You can come out. The mortars can stay in there. The mortars can stay in there. So, we can actually... Let's merge them back in together. Why can we not put them... Why? There we go. That was a bit buggy. Now, they can jump into there. They can jump into there. We've got some mercenary spear. We've got some mailed knights, which we're going to leave as is for now. Yeoman archers. I'm sorry, but we're just going to disband them. We're just going to disband them. Mercenary crossbowmen. We'll disband them. Mercenary spearmen. We've got some spearmen units there. And we've also got 2 more in... Hang on a second. I didn't take them out. You can come out. What are you hiding from us for? There we go. We'll get rid of... Actually, no. Let's get rid of the mercenaries. What's better? 7, 3, 14, 6. Okay, right. Well, clearly the mercenaries are a little bit better. The morale might be a bit crap, to be honest. However, we should be able to deal with that. And that is a full army. More or less. More or less a full army. Now, that should be able to withhold against this. Although, it's just peasants. Peasants, some archers, crossbows... Yeah, we should be fine with that. That should keep Venice protected. And especially, it's probably good that we've done this, because now that they're under the plague, these troops here will not be plague and also act as a buffer. Any Venetian arms that were to pass through to try and capture Venice. So that's actually a pretty good tactic we've gone for there. Now, over on the Spanish frontier, we are chasing a Venetian guy down here. And we do have our very, very elite army here. Just waiting on one more armoured swordsman, I do believe, which is being... No, we're waiting on the cavalry. The cavalry is there. That is all we are waiting for, and then we are able to advance to the Eastern Empire. Now, this is a young general, but he does show potential. He does show potential. Also, Spanish blockading our docks. Why? Why? Nevertheless, we defeated one Moorish army last episode, and we have 2 very large armies still yet to kill. No faction heirs or leaders, however. Can we go here? Actually, if we go there, will that give us sight over Cordoba? This will. There we go. And that's still a large garrison in there as well. Well, relations worsened with the Papal States. I was thinking as well, since we've taken a haste show at Cagliari, I would like to see if we could get a ceasefire with the Pope. Let's just see if we can train a diplomat over here and see if we can actually have a ceasefire with the Pope. Because again, I would like to get them in good standings with the papal elections, because we are so close to getting one of our guys in the running for the Pope. Now, the assassin here is a good assassin, however... He's not really got much to kill over here, has he? I think he might just go on a bit of a retirement gig over on this side of the world, because there's really not much he can do. Oh, Valencia's under the plague as well. God, why have we got a new round of plague? Another one. But we'd already got rid of it. Now, with the armies around here, I would like to try and gather them at one point to take Bologna. It would be easy just to grab this one and go for the Bologna, but not while we've got the Venetians looming over the horizon. What we can do... We've got a garrison in there. We've got a garrison here as well. With 5. So we can get 2 more. Let's get one of them. There we go. So that garrison's good. In Milan, we have got a full garrison as well. So it's just Florence that we do not have a garrison in. However, we do have the plague. So I would like... If this army here doesn't actually advance onto us, I think we will advance onto them. Just to eliminate the threat of them coming onto us. Just to eliminate that threat. Now, we've got our navy moving over here with 3 generals, I believe. 3 generals, yes, indeed it is. And we could go on a bit of an offensive against the Russians. The Mongols are there, though. And they are in range to be attacking Thorn. No other settlements are actually being engaged at the moment. Oh, no. I do lie. Vilnius is under siege. And it's just a family member. Against a very young general, although they're fielding some peasants, they're fielding some weak troops, whereas I'm assuming these guys will not be. The quantity looks to be lacking, but they are experienced. They are experienced. Now, can we actually help these guys? 45%? 69%?
Name thy target.
Now, let's not wait any longer to see what happens in the next turn. Let's just get to it. The Holy Romans moving towards Innsbruck by the looks of things. Along with their diplomats. Maybe are they ready to offer a ceasefire? Now, we will always be at war with the Holy Romans, because we will never be able to get over to Antioch Offer a ceasefire. Oh, Venice, are you trying to bribe our assassin? Best not. And we could also see if we could get a ceasefire with the Mongols, actually, because then that would help in our war with the Russians, because we would have a common enemy. Are the Moors going to advance those very large armies towards us? Oh my god, they've got... Oh my god. The Spanish have called in for help. And they've clearly got it. This will give Spain time to recuperate after their defeat at Toledo. That's very unfortunate for us. However, that will weaken the Moors. I'm pretty sure we should be able to definitely kill both of them. A suitable husband, Agatha of York, 65 years of age. I mean, just hang on a second. Merchants Guild in Inverness. I mean, Inverness has no... I mean, I'd rather the Merchants Guild. I mean, if we go for Swordsman Guilds, we've got the Assassins Guild. It's all basically useless up here, but I would like to try and do this over here, even though there isn't any tradable goods. I mean, I'd rather this than anything else, to be honest. It's probably the best of a bad bunch. We'll just go with that. The world is round. That honestly sounds like witchcraft, but... Oh, a portable pipe organ. With the papacy no longer denouncing polyphony. The musical technique where two melodies are united. We are now in an age where aspiring musical artists are pioneering new ways to make heavenly music. This sounds like the Renaissance. Now, ignoring that a second, what we cannot ignore is the rebels that are stopping our trade with Inverness. Now, actually, noticing since the Crusades, I don't know if you guys have noticed this, but our coffers have been overflowing with florins. Now, granted, when we get the opportunities to increase our tradable infrastructure and our economic infrastructure, we do. However, let us know if you think most of this is coming from the fact that we've actually unblockaded ourselves from the rebels that are lying across our empire, or if you just think this is what we usually get, or at least let us know if this is what you usually see later on in the game. Because I always thought that the monetary income in this game was always quite limited, and it was quite reasonable. Nevertheless, let's look at what we are facing in front of us. Galaglax, Highlanders, some archers, and some cavalry. This should be easy for Walter of York. We'll be leaving Captain Godwin, the garrison at Inverness, alone. Let's get into it.
Honor and glory await England, men.
Okay, quite a hilly start. Now, where is our reinforcements going to be coming from? Over there. So if all of you guys can just group together, I think these guys will be coming towards us. Wait, why are you guys not? Oh, no. Ungroup you guys. You guys, group. Come over here. There we go. And I want you guys to run as well. Want you guys to run if you possibly can. Good sirs. We'll turn all of the fire at will on, which it already is. We'll turn skirmish mode off. We'll get the cavalry to probably come over onto this side and keep the advantage off the hill line. Just over here. You guys can run into position over there. And now we just have to wait for them to come in firing line of our missile units. The cavalry overlooks the impending rebel armies. Assuming the Galaglax are leading. Oh no, I think the archers are. But the Galaglax are close in second with the Highlanders there as well. Our archers, look at that. Look at that view. With the church in the background. God watches on as England destroys these rebels. They are actually charging onto our... Are these the archers? These are the archers. So they won't be charging onto our missile units at the moment. We do have the high ground. We do have the high ground. Highlanders coming up. I think the Galaglax have dropped in behind. Wait, are the archers just charging straight into us? Hang on a second. I didn't account for this. You guys fill in behind them, and you guys fill up in front of them. I didn't expect these guys to actually be advancing. Oh no, they've decided against it now. Okay. They've decided against it now. Now when... Oh, they're charging. They're charging. I want all of you guys in defense mode. In guard mode, sorry. Archers, you can chase the archers down. Now, when they are engaging, should be soon. Are they engaging in our levy spearmen? No, they are not. But that's okay. The armored swordsmen should be able to do a good enough job. The Highlanders are charging. Look at the skies are scattered with arrows. And they are still going for them. The Goliglaks are kind of just sat in behind. These guys are steady. But what I want to do is charge from the rear. Our guys are eager. We are taking some casualties, and that is fine. Oh, I think the cavalry's just clocked onto what's going to happen. I think the cavalry's just clocked... Actually, not. Let's go into these. Let's try and break these guys first. Archers, you can... Oh, no. They've understood what's going to happen. They're going to drag some of our cavalry off. But it's not going to work. It's not going to be enough. They've broken. They have broken immediately.
True and steadfast, victory will be ours.
Let's charge down onto them. Spearmen, you can go for the cavalry. You guys, charge down onto them. Archers, they've broken. They've broken. Turn off fire at will. Let's leave the infantry and the cavalry to do the work.
Lost half their men.
Yeah, there we go. They've broken. Cavalry, charge into these guys. I want you guys to still chase down onto the cavalry over here. While the general just sits atop of the hill line as his troops destroy these rebels.
Behold how our cowardly foe runs. This
Dead.
is a clear victory that goes to only men of great
18 men
virtue and
lost
valor.
against their 270. And that clears up the British Isles.
By God's will, we have triumphed.
That is it. The British Isles are now fully under English control. No rebels lying anywhere. No potential civil revolts. We have completed it. And what I'm going to do actually is get a watchtower over here, just so we can actually get full visibility of everything in the UK. There we go. Full visibility now. And that looks absolutely amazing. We have got a rebel over here, which is only one unit, but I don't think they're actually causing too much harm. Because it's not affecting any trade on the road that does lie between Dublin and the docks, so we can leave them be, to be honest. Now, what is next for Walter of York? I believe this army here, and I think the rest of these rebel armies are actually going to be a little bit more difficult to deal with. And I wouldn't necessarily like to go and retrain our troops just yet. I'm thinking this one over here is going to be very difficult. Very difficult. So I think what we're going to have to do is retrain and probably regroup a couple of troops. So what I'm thinking is, because we still have some rebel armies over here, perhaps we could deal with them with this army here. Oh, where have you run off to? Kill him. Kill him. Come on. Kill the faction heir. I've still no idea why this guy was all the way over here. Go on, don't miss. Don't miss. Yes? Yes! Dead! So let's actually see if that brings this guy into being the faction. It does bring the guy to being the faction heir. Oh, well in that case, what's the percentage chance of killing him? 22%, but how good is this guy? Oh, not that great. Not that great. How good are you at killing him? 34%. I mean, this guy is getting on a bit. Do we just give it a chance?
Name thy target.
Let's give it a chance. Let's go and kill this merchant first, then we'll kill the faction heir over there. And then that might actually, because that is the faction leader there, that might put them into a bit of a succession crisis. There's no general here. Oh, imagine. Imagine. I can't imagine there being a general there or a general there, to be honest. I could be wrong. Imagine if we eliminate them just because through sheer... Actually, hang on a second. Why don't we just advance onto them? Take these guys out here. Let's go and tempt a battle with Christopher Lambert, who is a formidable general. Let's just go and tempt the battle with them. Oh, now we are talking. Now we're talking. Oh, we can't get any archers in just yet. I think in the next couple of turns we should be able to. Now you are going over here. Place a watchtower just there. Yeah, that gives us view. Nice. That's what we wanted. That is what we wanted. Okay, good. Now you can actually, since we've got a watchtower there, that will give us visibility over here. You can probably move down here slightly.
Of course, sire.
That will give us a view over that, and that is a very large citadel. Very large citadel. We've got a lot of spies around here. I would like to... I mean, that bring over there. Let's bring you over here. Because we don't really need to know what's down here. Okay, that's good. That's good. Now, how many turns surrender? 7 turns for surrender there. We have a lot of notifications. Is this army moving towards us? There was one army that was there, remember? There was one army that was there.
Hail, my king.
That is just a family member. That is just a family member. Okay. So we do have to bear that in mind. Now, can we merge these guys together? Just to try and reduce the amount of numbers that we have to retrain here. Let's leave them as is. You guys can merge together. We can train a new unit of horses. All of the heavy infantry are now retrained. Let's retrain the 27 male knights there because they are pretty good. They are pretty good. Now, hopefully the Moors come and attack us over here, or at least the army that's waiting in ambush can maybe try and fool us. We don't have any mini archer units here. Let's try and get those mercenary crossbowmen part as this army here as well. And hopefully we can actually kill them in the next turn. Now, Robert of York, my good sir. Cavalry, join up with them. And the elite army is complete. We are ready to advance eastwards. And I'm thinking... do we go for the Poles? I don't want to go for the Moors. And there's a reason for it. And I will tell you later. But there's a reason. I'm going to spoil the surprise. There is a reason. The Spanish will basically be done for in the next couple of turns with what we've got here at Toledo. We could always try and go for the... or maybe we use this army against the Russians. Oh, they're attacking Thorn as well. Maybe we use this army and just go against the Mongols. No, that's a very bad idea. That's a very bad idea. Maybe we just go against Hungarians with this, actually. Try and keep the buffer between the Mongols and ourselves by having the Poles in the middle between them. I know they are neutral and have a bit of an agreement. I think we'll just do that. So, you can move over here, and I think we take Budapest as our first settlement, which has the faction leader in there as well. No way. 56%. Chances of you guys, 95% there. Obviously 30, 52% on the bishop. I would like to go for something a little bit easier for this young assassin. Let's just go for this guy. Let's just go for this guy. He's dead. Any trait increase? No. No trait increase, which is expected, to be honest. Construction approved of the cathedral there. Diplomatic declared. Oh my god, no. Right. So the Hungarians have now basically surrendered to the Mongols and are now their slaves. They are basically their puppets. Oh, this could create one very large battle. I'm pretty sure the Poles are on the same kind of wavelength. Where are the Mongols? Right, enemies, vassals. So the Poles are not the vassals just yet. But I'm pretty sure they're going to be at one point. I'm pretty sure they're not allies and they're not enemies with them either. So... oh... what do we do here? Guys, let us know in the comments. I've talked numerous times about us going for Russia, but seeing as the Mongols are now attacking them, perhaps we now actually turn our attention towards Russia's enemies. The enemy of our enemy is our friend. Does that apply here? No, I don't think it does. The enemy of our enemy is our friend. The enemy of the Mongols is the Russians, which is now our friend. Yeah, I think it does apply here, in the case if we look at it from the Mongol perspective. Hopefully they don't lose these settlements. Hopefully they don't lose these settlements. Oh, this is not looking too good for us, to be honest. Although the Poles and the Hungarians are still at war, aren't they? I think we just go for the Poles. I think we just go for the Hungarians. What's the worst that could happen? What is the worst that could happen? Oh dear, right. Faction announcements. Family tragedy. Christian Fitzwalter. That name does not ring a bell. I'm assuming that's probably a spy of sorts. Nothing substantial there. Now let's try and see. What are you? Are you a good... oh, you're not too bad. You're quite old though. Stretches loyalty. Right, so this guy is semi-okay. And the plague has subdued from northern Italy. This is what we like to see. Now let's see what we can do here. Let's see if we can get a ceasefire. That is what we are after. Next turn, you can go and kill them. You, however, next turn can go and try and kill the factionary unless our general gets there. Actually, no. Let's try and. I mean, 34% is basically impossible. So let's just go to battle with them. A spy in there. Let's actually go and kill him instead. Actually, hang on. Why don't we go and get the walls? Oh, we can't see anything just yet. Let's actually get our spy over here. Can we see? We can see the walls there. Can we go and get the walls? Or is it just the likes of said ballista towers?
Where to, sire?
25% anyway, spine in there. No, let's leave that. Let's leave that. I think we're biting off more than we can chew. You can jump in there. And now let's retrain all of you guys. Again, we did say we'd get some of the heavy infantry to come over here, which... I mean, actually, you know what? In one turn, we might as well. In one turn. There we go. And then we can retrain the rest of you guys. Right, and then that navy can come down here. Any armies we need to be concerned about? No, no armies. The Moorish army seems to have run away. I don't know why I've just brought the navy down here, because if we're going over here to get the infantry to come over, we should have probably done that. We've retrained everything. We are good to go. So, let us get rid of all of these guys, because they were actually... There it is. There it is. Path blocked. There is the army. So, highlight all of these. We'll get rid of them. Attack.
Wish they'd never been born, sire.
There was 2 Moorish armies lurking in the shadows. What are they? Cannons. Not the greatest. Not the worst. Camel gunners. What is worse than a camel rider is a camel gunner. Oh my god. Very good stamina, good morale. Scare horses. We'll have to bear that in mind when we've got our cavalry. Let's kill them all.
Leave your mercy behind, men.
This is a very steep hill. And of course they will get the advantage. Of course they will. They're going to spawn right there. I guarantee it. And they will not come to us. They will not take off the high ground. So, just group you guys.
Bringing in reinforcements.
Yep, of course they're up there. Well, actually, let's just go up there. Let's just go up there as fast as we can. We're going to have to bring quite a small formation. So all of you guys, ungroup. Let us just actually bring them all into a bit of a smaller formation. Just like that there, yeah. Let's try and do this and get up there as fast as possible. I think this cavalry is trying to chase down our archers, and I think they may actually get there because of the way this mounting is arranged, although they do have a bit of a obstruction here. I want you guys to charge straight into the grenadine line. There's some units here as well, so we need to bear that in mind. We're trying to get all of our infantry up on top of this hill. You guys come down this way. You have. You've surrounded them. You've surrounded them. Oh, this is good. These guys should break very quickly. Yeah, they're shaking already. They are shaking already. Where are you actually running off to? Where are you guys running off to? You guys lost? Oh, you guys are lost, aren't you? You guys are lost. Oh, that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. Archers, you can stop firing. You can stop firing. Infantry, kill them all.
The enemy general flees like the coward he is. Press onward and break the spirit of his army.
General's going to go down momentarily.
Only half the enemy force
also,
remains.
I'm not sure what's going on over here. Are they actually coming into the battle? This is such a rugged terrain.
Behold how our cowardly foe runs. It's time to press the attack.
The other guys didn't want to help. Look at them. You can see them all just lying there. They didn't even consider helping. Although I'm pretty sure they can't actually enter the battle because of the terrain. Because that terrain looks very rough. But nevertheless,
this is a clear victory.
A very clear victory.
Only men of great virtue and valor.
Hopefully both the armies die, but I doubt they will. Total ransom. Let's kill them all. Let's kill them. Let's just kill them. Where's the army going to run off to? No, they are not. Good. Okay, they both die. That is what we like to see now. Let's retrain the cavalry units. Let's retrain the cavalry units. Trait increased construction. End of turn. Death stalks the land. Venice. Venetian spy got detected in Vienna.
Yes.
Good, good. Death stalks the land at Valencia, and Geoffrey is affected. Geoffrey is affected. Oh, that must have been a just kind of a knock-on effect from where we had the plague in other settlements. I don't know which other settlements we are looking at, but nevertheless, we're going to be leaving it there, everyone. Thank you all for watching. I really hope you have enjoyed. If you have enjoyed, please like and subscribe. Let us know in the comments, and I will see you all in the next one.